Hello, everybody. It's a Sunday in early June. I'm not even sure what date it is, maybe the 4th or 5th or something. What I wanted to talk about a little bit today is what's a wayshower? We talk about it in Facebook groups and communities and all this kind of stuff. Not too many people get down to the details of what's happening, why it is, and how your awakening process is quite a bit different from other people. I strongly feel I'm a wayshower. The way I would describe that as I came here and designed an experience filled with lots of pitfalls and a huge variety of typical human experiences that I had to learn and navigate through based on a whole pile of different factors that I designed my life around. I strongly believe that you come here, and before you come here, you design a life with contracts and agreements with other people, and you design an experience that gives you lessons to help form, and I guess the best other word would be temper you, to understand the human experience, feel it to its depth, feel the sorrow, feel the rage, feel the anger, feel the torment, feel the darkness, feel the happiness, go through all that life and experience human life to the fullest of what a typical human experience is, right? Get born, have go to school, go to college, meet a woman, get a job, get the house, get the car, get the whatever, get the good jobs, and experience the whole escalator of life. Now, a wayshower is constantly, I don't know how many people are into human design, but I'm a 3-6 manifesting generator, which just, the 3 basically means I bang into stuff and I hit every stair on the way down, feeling every experience, very viscerally, physically, etc. And then the 6 basically says that I'm here on a 50-year cycle. So the first year is 20 years of fully experiencing life, having all the fun, etc., or till 30, I think it is. And then 20 years from 30 to 50, examining life, kind of sitting as the observer, trying to figure out how everything works. And then as of 50, 51, I start living a life based on all this newness. Now, it also gives me the ability to observe everything. And that's where the wayshower part comes in. I've literally built a map, and it's not a physical map. It's actually in my vibration. I don't know how to explain that to people, but I've talked to lots of other people, and we have a vibrational, almost call it a footprint or a signature, that shows how we vibrationally unwound everything, like having a divorce, for example, having kids, getting laid off from jobs, bankruptcies, all these different things were things that I experienced viscerally in my life. And then I viscerally have transposed those into the frequency of who I am. So interacting with me, hearing me talk about things, etc., is basically a footprint that I can hand to people or share to people, and it will help give them a map of getting through those things. Now, a secondary factor of a wayshower, and I'm not sure all wayshowers are doing this yet, but I have found the importance of very empathically sharing of my experience, speaking of it, talking about all the vulnerability, the sadness, the good, the bad, all the freakiness, so that people can witness it, and in some ways they even get permission to step outside the box if they're struggling with something that I struggled with, and I talk about it and how I got through it. It gives a kind of like a roadmap or a permission to try something new, to expand, to know there's another possibility there when maybe you thought you were blocked. So all these things are part of a wayshower, and a wayshower could also be considered as a lighthouse, someone that's shining light from their heart based on their experience, their frequency, all the stuff that's going on, and sharing that with other people so that they can find their own way. Now, ascension is a little bit different for a wayshower. We're not as much here to get a soul knowing of how to get through things or the success of those things. We are here more in a service role to others, showing, like, hitting all those bumps and having all those things. We're sitting in a human experience, but sometimes we aren't granted that same level of possibility as a human experience because it might distract us. So things like relationships have been different. Some days I feel like I'm on rails of how my life is going to be, and no matter how much I want different or whatever, there's a higher plan. So kind of going inward and starting to accept that sometimes the things that we might have pursued as just a human being may not be, like, for example, relationships. Until I understood all the attachments and other things that were under love and relationships, a relationship would have been a distraction to me from doing my waking up, figuring out what was going on in my life, etc. So I've come to the awareness that until I'd done all this work, relationships just kept failing because they would have been a distraction. They would have set me off track or got me mangled up. And I just want people to know that this may be the same for them. Relationships have a very big pull on us, on our energy, and it can sometimes slow us down, but it can be a very hard pull on our heart and other things. So other examples, things like money, success, all those things that are kind of 3D related become less of an important thing in a wayshower role. They're more just tools to get through, and you're probably not getting rich. You're probably not making a ton of money or being successful in 3D reality, but you're building up a massive, massive storehouse of knowledge and awareness so that you can show others, and money and those typical measures of success aren't important. I find that money is just something that kind of shows up as needed. It's always there, but I still have some of the struggles that 3D money has for most of us. Other things like possessions, houses, vehicles, all those things, they're more of a tool again. I pursued them and they all showed up in my life in different ways, and it's all reliable and good, but it's not something that I kind of set as a status symbol anymore. The wayshower piece is much deeper inside your heart and inside your soul, and it's awareness and growth and moving through the lessons and moving through the difficulties of a human life, and then processing it and storing it. And the emotions might be different, and they might not be as deep, and they might not be as visceral, because we're here to feel it so that we can share a discussion with another person about it, but it doesn't have the same hold on us. So as a wayshower, we're a lot more observers in a lot of ways, and we're a lot more of a nudge for other people, less embroiled in the heaviness of the human experience. But more than likely, you as a wayshower have hit every stair on the way down. You've felt everything. You've probably mangled with debt or with divorce or breakups or jobs and control and other things. But they were there just to teach you and to get you round up, to get your power back and other things. And then you share those experiences with other people, and it gives them the same motivation or the same awareness. So wayshowers are a different path. You probably have lost all your friends right now. You are seeing the world in a very different way, and it's very confusing. You probably think you're nuts. Everybody thinks you're nuts because you see underneath, and you see the hollowness, and you see the lies, and you see the confusion, and you're calling people out on stuff, and they're not liking it, and and you're aware, and they know you're aware, and it makes them feel all creepy and uncomfortable around you because your awareness level is so much higher. And literally the light you're shining is opening them, and they want to run away because it's very stressful. Feels demanding to them, but that's our light. It just constantly shines, and you can't hide in the shadow. You can't bullshit us. You can't cut us down. You can't whatever, because we're real and visceral and strong and deep and bright. So it can be really hard to walk on this path. And I really think Wayshowers should join together and band together. I'm one of them. I'm collecting and finding people drawn to me to talk and share, and I welcome those people in, and I want to join together with those people. The Living Your Light community stuff that I've set up is about light workers and wayshowers. It's the lighthouse place where all those people collect. Not everybody's lighthouses. Not everybody likes to see that much light or that much truth or that much vulnerability or self-responsibility or accountability in one place. So we can join together and radiate that, and then one day everybody's going to want to be on our side of the bridge, on our side of light. And that's what a wayshower is building ourselves up, getting to that place, supporting each other, and then shining that light in our communities to the people around us so that they can get here too. We're just shining an extra clear blaze trail for everybody so that they can get here. They can choose their own too, but we're at least giving an example, so it's going to be easier and it's going to be faster for everybody from here on in. That's a pretty big job. There's not been a lot of appreciation for people that are doing this work. We haven't got a lot of rewards. It's a pretty thankless job so far, but by aligning with other people that are similar, we can at least share in our communities, our beliefs, and build that inside of ourselves. And then we're going to be that much stronger for sharing that with other people as they're waking up and ready to be shown the way. So if you feel it and you're waiting for the reward, you're waiting to be thanked, you're waiting for the money to show up, me too. It's hard, but somehow we seem to be stepping through it each and every day, even though there's a pull and there's a lot of frustration going on, but you're doing it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to know anybody that's a wayshower and is pulling massive weight right now. And your body's hurting, your soul's screaming, everything is not happy because we're pulling so much weight right now. It's okay. It's normal. We're going to get through this. We got all the help in the world. We just need to align and join up with other people and start talking and knowing we're not crazy. And then one day very soon something's going to pop and the world's going to really, really, really need us. So loving you. Hopefully you're surviving all this. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a very good evening, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.